Hello everyone. I want to welcome you back again to Reflection Concept with Tony Olubena. And I want to give God all the glory, honor, and adoration for making this day a reality. I want to thank all our viewers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I want to thank you for liking the channel. I want to thank you for your contribution to the channel. I want to thank you for everything that you have done, in honestly speaking, for making this channel a successful one. I want to thank you. I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. Serving God in your nation where you sojourn, by serving God even with your personal life, by serving God in your community. When I became a member of my church, the first thing that I look for is how best can I serve him? How best can I render my service unto God? And the Holy Spirit led me to children departments. The Holy Spirit led me to children department, and I began to serve there wholeheartedly. Serving there wholeheartedly without looking for a reward, without thinking about what gain to get. And I begin to serve wholeheartedly. Not too long ago, I don't know how many years precisely, but maybe like a few years, 3 years or something, the Holy Spirit led me and said, I have to go to youth department. And I said, oh, but I'm still in the children department, But I went to youth department also, not knowing that there is a mission for me over there. There is a purpose for me over there. And I went there. So I want to tell people that wherever you are, or wherever you find yourself, there is a purpose for you being there. If you're a doctor serving in the clinic or hospital, there is a purpose for you being there. If you're a teacher teaching in a school, there is a purpose for you being there. So wherever you find yourself or wherever you are working at, let me tell you something. Must be a reason why God situated you there, for a reason and for a purpose. So don't take it for granted. Find out why God put you there. It's for a purpose and it's for a reason. If God puts two friends together, there is a purpose for God putting you together. A husband and wife, God put you together for a reason. The brothers and sisters born in the same household, there is a purpose for God putting them there. So God have a reason for putting you where you are. So back to my point, I was serving in both departments, children and the youth. Not too long, I know why God situated me in the youth department, and I give God the glory that I did not, say no, but I say yes when God called me there. I say yes. I say yes. My soul say yes, and I say yes. You remember that song. Anyway, I thank God. So I'm just sharing my testimony so that someone will know that you are not left behind, that God knows, He knows you and knows what you are going through, and it's about and is working on the remedy. That's when you move closer to Him. When you are looking at someone, when you're looking at someone from afar off, you may not know that person. Not until you move closer to that person, then you will know who that person really, is, or who that person really was. Not until you move closer to that person. So move closer to God so that you will know who God is, and you will know the love of God for your life. So I did that. I did all what God has destined me to do in those departments, serving Him, and still waiting unto God, still waiting on God to grant me my petition, to grant me my request, to grant me my petition, to grant me my request. And that God did it at His own best time. He did it. He did it. And He will do it for you also. Whatever you may be going through, God's eyes is not closed on you, and His ears is not deaf. He knows about whatever you are going through. You just stay fast, know Him, and He will surely do it for you. He will surely do it for you. In conclusion, anyone that does not, have a personal relationship with God, or personal relationship with Jesus Christ, and person that does not know his or her identity, you cannot enjoy the benefits. You cannot enjoy the benefit of God. You will not even be able to enjoy the benefit of God if you don't know Him, if you don't have personal relationship with Him. So I give God all the glory. While we are waiting, during our waiting period, God, by the power of God, by the grace of God, by the strength of God, we draw nearer to Him, and God draw nearer unto us. So why I'm just saying this so that you will know what I've gone through, and what I've gone through. So that's my own personal testimony I'm sharing, So I just give God all the glory for why others are viewing me, for why others are viewing us, me and my husband, for why others are viewing us, during our waiting period as a time of emptiness, He was using us in various capacity. He was using us in various ways to give birth to greatness, because everyone were born with a seed of greatness in us. And He gave us many opportunity to serve Him and to serve humanity also. So I just want to bless the name of God. Life without Christ is vanity. If you are not really saved, you are not really regenerated, and you are not converted, all your accomplishments, all your eloquence, all your education, all whatever you acquire, we end one day in vain. So our life is all about, let me say this, our life should be all about ministry. Our life should be all about, the light of God inside of us. That's all our life should be. The light of God inside of us to shine to the whole world. So therefore, if you have not totally surrendered your life to Him, my people, you have a second chance. You have a second chance. So make a detour and yield to Him. Make a detour and yield to Him. When you are driving and you are going towards the wrong direction, when you're using a GPS, the GPS will tell you rerouting, or the GPS will tell you you've missed your route, you have to, reroute, or you have to detour, make a detour. So I'm not telling you to make a detour if you know you are going the wrong way, which is not of God.